Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you would like to reach out to the show, you can find us on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on YouTube every Friday, and we occasionally stream on Wednesday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and start the show. So, ticket takers. Wow. Last session was quite chaotic. After waking up in the morning at Erogenes Drought, you decided to take Captain Kit and the mayor of Feldpsar to Mysterial Springs to deliver them to Bolton Coombe, where... a conversation with Bolton in which he put you under the Zone of Truth spell, which didn't actually take effect for any of you, but did affect the mayor. He was asking you some questions about your activities and your kind of the choices and things that the ticket takers have been up to, and then led into a conversation in which he revealed that he was questioning Yorian's loyalties. The mayor, under Zone of Truth, told him that she thought that Yorian was quite a great guy after Yorian had said that he had never met her. And this revealed to him that Yorian had been lying. Putting Yorian under the restraints of the Riskbreakers and to question him, he was going to bring him back. But Juridan, in a moment of who knows what the fuck, decided...
I think that is the accurate description.
Decided to take a willing Yorian and dimension door 500 feet away from Mysterial Springs. And then the two, like Bonnie and Clyde, raced through the town of Feldspar, Yorian deciding to head towards the awaiting airship to make his escape with the other Vox Populi members. Bolton sends Marlowe and the paladin cleric Anzel off to chase after him to prove their own loyalty. And
Abel's there too, I guess.
Yeah, Abel's following along to prove their loyalty to the crown. To retrieve Yorian, as Bolton Kuhn also strapped up for potential coming battle. Racing on ahead, Saurus tore off for the airship where Kaimana was already resting, and then convinced the members of the few members of the Tie Warders that were still on the ship to go search for the captain, to search for the captain. And Saurus and Kaimana, along with the Rats of Rylus, commandeered the vessel and began to take a flight. A little rustily because it was not the same type of ship or makeup as the one that Kaimana is accustomed to piloting.
And when you say accustomed to, means he's driven it once.
Yes, he has at least a little practice.
For a long time.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour trip.
Well, you did twice because you finished flying it when we captured it to the city. So you stopped twice.
But did you die?
But did you die? No.
Not yet.
Yeah. As the ship was taking off, Yorian and the Vox Populi members caught up with it, and using their abilities, they misty stepped up onto the ship itself and were facing off against Saurus as Juridan flew into the air to see all of this take place. As Marlowe, Abel, and Anzel were approaching the ship, and Abel sent Anansi ahead to spy on this. And our final image was the ship slowly rising up with this face-off between Yorian, Saurus, and what's going to take place on the ship. So, with that in mind, Yorian looks at you, Saurus. Oh, you're not exactly the one I thought I'd see on this ship today.
Let's chat.
I think we should.
First of all, I think you can acknowledge that your plan to blow up the houses is now off the table. Yes?
No, it's
Well, I thought you had all agreed to take care of that for me.
It's off the table for you, yes?
Perhaps.
They know about it. They will be having people there to prevent it from happening. Were you to go there, you would be captured, killed, or worse. Yes?
That is likely, but there are other potential targets.
Granted. So, you want the ship and the Quicksilver on it.
Of course, that was our agreement.
Are you going to run for it, or are you going to go back to Iris?
I do not believe I would be welcome in Iris's presence, but there are others that could provide safe
Absolutely.
harbor.
If you were to go and explain to her how the Riskbreakers, in an effort to slander Vox Populi, have planted this false rumor about some heinous action and tried to pin it on you.
Perhaps. She's fairly...
The reason I am discerning, yes. But you're also very convincing.
Yes.
In any event, we have my 6 brothers here on the ship who need to go somewhere other than here. Could you drop them off somewhere, either in the Rift or in Broadfield?
That could be arranged.
Tell me when I get up there too.
So you're kind of flying around. If you would like to go set down on the ship
Yeah.
here. Yep, okay.
So this is all happening on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see both of you, and I'm like, why are you on the ship?
Since that's out of the way, that alleviates my concerns. I would like to point out an opportunity. There are these several barrels of Quicksilver that are left here on the deck. It's very unsafe for them to be here. The Scaled Fold and the Tide Warders, in searching for Captain Kit, were all gathering right by the... Oh, what's the prison called?
The
jail
stockade.
thing. We're all gathering by the stockade. It would be a damn shame were, say, you flying over that several of these were to fall off the side and explode on them.
Unfortunately, Quicksilver is not quite combustible.
It is if you have somebody to throw fire on it from down below.
Perhaps.
So as I can't see where I'm going.
Yeah, very kind of skimming above the rooftops at this point. Come on. Yorian says, so your intention then, just so we're clear,
Making sure my brothers are taken care of.
and that Quicksilver is mine.
Sure. As long as you don't blow up the thing. And Rob is losing for words here. Basically,
The 9 houses, yeah.
the 9 houses.
Yeah.
Because there is one flaw in your plan when you were considering blowing them up. And that is the fact that you said that they would be empty. They would not be. Their servants and workers would not have been granted off. And so you would have ended up killing some of the same people that you supposedly have sworn to protect.
Right, but our original agreement was that the ticket takers would be certain that those servants would be allowed to attend said parade.
That was the goal, but with the cat out of the bag, that's not possible now, I don't think.
Perhaps. Unless...
As you said, there are other targets
There are, but
with greater likelihood of success.
so much greater likelihood of collateral damage.
Not if you plan correctly.
Well, we are quite pressed for time, and this one has been in the works. It might be difficult to plan accordingly.
Well, let them think they won. And should some of them then go out on, say, like a hunting trip or something like that, that would just be horrible if all of them were to die. There are other opportunities with much lesser likelihood of you not getting captured, killed, or thrown in jail, which, if you want your plan to succeed in the long run, means a little bit of giving in the short term.
Well, our agreement was simply that I take the ship, and I think as long as you're planning on maintaining your side, then this will all work out well for all of us.
Yes. This as long as you drop my brothers off before you do anything fun.
I will make sure they are well taken care of, Saurus.
Great. In that case, I will call the ratkin over to me.
Okay. 6 approach.
Beaker. First thing we're going to do is going to have them take off their necklaces and throw them over the side.
Beaker, we can't remove them ourselves.
Then I will go and take them off for them.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Let's see, that was a 3. So that's a total of 7.
So you go to kind of move to Beaker, and he's a little reluctant, but you seem confident enough that he allows you to take the time to do it. But the moment you go to try to unclasp the device, this blast of psychic energy flies through your body, and you are lifted off your feet, and you collapse to the ground unconscious.
Oh, damn it, Saurus.
Well, that shot that plan of mine down.
I gotta see how I can get you out of here.
Oh, no, don't worry about me. Just get me conscious and throw me off the side. Just get the necklaces off the other rats.
You're acting like I have that capability? You're unconscious, by the way. So, I mean, we don't have time to do this.
You're Jordan. Of course you can.
You didn't go over this plan with me beforehand. So I didn't know. I made the plan.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, so I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the Vox Populi members does approach you, Kaimana, and says, "Little one, I'll be taking the wheel now, thank you."
Oh, thank God.
All right, and he steps up behind you and takes the wheel in his hands, and you're free to now move away from the wheel.
All right, I am going to go cast healing word.
He's not damaged. He's just knocked
wake
out.
up.
Yeah, you just have to wake him up somehow.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I'll attempt to wake him up.
Okay. How do you attempt to wake him up?
Ineptly, I'm assuming. No, I'll make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check. Yep.
I'm just glad he didn't pour mayonnaise on my face. I'm trying.
That's a 23.
Okay. He's breathing. It just seems that he is unconscious. So a slap to the face, water, you think could potentially bring him out of it?
I'll pull something odious out of my bag and use it like a smelling salt.
Okay, so you give him some vapors.
It's like some fish you put in your bag too long.
All right, Saurus, make a con save.
11 plus 4, 15.
15. This incredibly odious fragrance of a rotting fish head or something wafts into your nose, and your eyes flutter open, and you are awake. And Beaker is standing over you. I probably should have said, but when we've tried to remove them before, that has always happened. I thought perhaps you had the ability to take them off.
We'll figure it out.
Yorian says, and where exactly would you like me to drop you off before we abscond?
I think the two places that make the most sense are either the Rift or Broadfield.
All right.
I have contacts in both places that I can link you up with who would help take care of you and get you on your feet.
Well, that's fine. Juridan.
So we need to get back to our ship.
Okay. Do you two have a way to get down? I asked them. I put up a hand to Yorian.
I mean, you can featherfall, right? Not featherfall, but
Oh yeah, I was as part of my plan in case we get questioned by by Bolton again. I was going to have Yorian throw me off the side of the ship.
Well, tell them that they kidnapped the other rats and that they were holding them hostage against you, and you had to leave. Easier.
Just have them throw me off the side. It'll confirm what they think of him.
Oh my God.
You're going to have to come up with a disguise.
I can handle my half of my fuck up. And, but
do you know a way to get these necklaces off?
Me? I don't know what these are. It would take time. I mean, they could stay with us, and then we could make more non-detection things and experiment. But we don't have time right now. Not in this situation. I mean, do you want them to stay with us instead?
Josh.
Yes.
How strong is the magic in these amulets?
Make an Arcana check.
Because I have Dispel Magic, but there are multiple amulets, and it only works
That's
for
a 20?
one single one.
Natural 20?
Yeah, so you get the sense that the locking mechanism on them is tied to whatever spell's kind of holding the whole thing together. Like the necklace itself creates a circuit of spellcraft. It would be possible to break the spell, but because it's arcane in nature versus nature magic, you're not exactly certain if you have the skill to do that.
Okay, because I can cast Dispel Magic twice.
Yeah, I mean, you think that it would work to dispel magic, but it is possible. You see that it's possible to break the spell without having to dispel it, but you just don't know how to work the arcane nature of the spell enough to do that. Yeah, but you probably know somebody who does.
Able.
Yeah.
So
I was just thinking what I can do right now is at least break 2 of them off before we leave.
Yeah.
So I asked Speaker what he would like to do. He would like to stay here with us and accompany us for a while, or be taken someplace safe where we have associates that can help them acclimate.
Well, I think any safe place would be good, but only if he could not follow us.
Agreed.
All right, Soros, I'll let you handle this, and I'll go off to the side with Yorian for a second.
Okay. Meanwhile, Marlo and Abel and Anzel are tearing through the streets. And you come down the main thoroughfare and you come around a corner and you look up and just kind of skimming not far above the rooftops.
Knocking chimneys over.
You see the ship, and it's kind of in a circling pattern over this part of the area.
How high is it? How much further up is it than like the highest roof?
It's probably 15 feet probably above
I'd
the
like to
highest
get up
roof.
on the roof and try to get on the
Okay,
airship.
go ahead and make an athletics check.
I get advantage because I am a werewolf.
Yes,
right
you
now.
are.
16.
16. Yep. So you run across the street and kind of bound up onto one of the roofs and then jump over. It's about a 15-foot jump, but there's a few dangling ropes that you could reach up to grab. Go ahead and make another athletics check to clear the jump.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, that's enough to get up to one of the swinging ropes, and you pull yourself up over the side. And you pop up onto the ship next to Juridan, and you see Yorian and crew there. Abel, you and Enzel moving through. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
I just picture Marlowe's jump to be like Alloy jumping onto one of the drones.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine like what Yorian and Jury saw is like they went over to the side to talk, and all of a sudden they see like paw,
Yeah.
like pull up.
That's a 17 for perception.
17 for perception. The faint hum of the motor, which is much louder than a Zephyr motor, but it's far enough away, kind of droning through this area. But you do hear the distinct sound of approaching footsteps from further down the road, like hobnailed boots almost, like against the cobblestones moving in this direction.
Can I see if I can go ahead and send Anansi up to the ship?
He's already up there.
Tomorrow?
Yep, he's up there.
Oh, he's already up there.
Yeah, because you sent him ahead to the ship. Yeah. So Nancy's like watching all this happen on the ship.
Okay. Can I try to follow suit with Mar and see if I can climb up the building?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Not gonna go well.
Meanwhile, Anzel sees that you're doing that, and she pulls herself deftly up and is on her way towards the ship as well. She with an 18 in our athletics.
Now talk to me, Josh, about that.
Yeah.
I have claws.
Yeah.
Oh no, my claws! It cut the rope as I'm going up. Uh-oh, it's
Ooh.
shorter now.
Yeah, it could. Yeah. So once you get to the top, you snip the rope.
I know
Yeah.
there's multiple ropes. This probably doesn't help, but I just to try to cover my own ass.
Marlo, I would point out that Yorian has minions that if you were to point out to them that, hey, someone's trying to board the ship, take your hatchets and cut these ropes.
Tell me how to play the game.
Was that an acrobatics or an athletics?
Athletics decline. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Mar would not order.
I did an acrobatics and it wasn't cute, so. Oh, 17.
17. So yeah, you're chasing after Anzel, who's a little bit ahead of you. And once you get to the rooftops, you hear the sound of 3 or 4 individuals coming up from a different path, and there are 3 men that you recognize as Tide Warders, kind of tearing up the path, coming back now that they saw the ship in the sky, and are coming back to investigate why the ship has taken off. So they're kind of following along.
So they're Tide Warders.
Yeah, they're wearing those simple leathers. They don't look like high level guys, but all 3 of them have short bows strung on their backs. Yeah, but you guys are making your way. All right, so Mar, you climb up on the ship. What are you doing?
You've probably got about 30 seconds before other people get on here who are not going to be as kind to you as I am.
They're leaving. I'm leaving. Soros might need some help with whatever he's trying to do to get off, and Kaimon is up here too. So
I grab Yorian's hand. I'd like to cut him with my blade.
Cut Yorian?
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
Um, 25.
Yeah, it absolutely hits.
All I want to do is slice his palm, and where that blood goes, it forms into a brand, and I'm branding him with the blood magic.
Okay, so the symbol burns into his palm, and he rips it back. He says, "Mono, what the hell are you doing?"
That is so I know where you fucking are at any given time, and I will know if you go to Alyria.
He's shaking his palm and looking at it. And if I do,
then you will be going against me and every other fucking order.
Very well. He looks over for the side for a moment. It appears we have company. If you're getting off the ship, I'd recommend going now.
Fine. Make it look real, then.
All right.
I wait.
So he kind of looks to see if everyone's got kind of control of the ship. And then right as he's about to grab you, to lift you up, to throw you over the side, none of you need a piercing or a perception check to hear the piercing roar of something flying in from the Scaled Fold side of town.
Christ, I knew it.
Picking up on the commotion and seeing the airship flying into the air, you see the familiar flapping wings of Grimscythe, the wyvern of the leader of the Scaled Fold, flying in. Meanwhile, on the ground, joining the 3 Tide Warders, you see some of the Draconid foot soldiers also coming in to this space. I need you all to roll initiative.
Damn it. Damn it. I got 4. What the
Oh,
heck?
no.
It's not. Well, I'm always like, Bard is good if it's low initiative, but no, it's not good.
I got
26.
26. All right, hold on. Let me pull up my chart here. All right. 25. So Saurus 26. Anybody higher than 26? Nope. Okay. So Saurus. All right. Anybody else 25 to 20?
23.
23. Marlo. Okay. All right. 19 to 15. All right. 14 to 10.
Keep going.
11. Okay, that's.
Oh no.
That's a lot of space in there for. I forgot to roll for Yorian's crew. Hold on. Okay. So he'll go after. So Yorian's crew goes there, and then where are we at after that? Kaimana.
7.
7
And 4.
4. All right, Kaimana and Juridan bringing up the rear. All right, so as we can kind of see here, the Scaled Fold crew tearing up this way. The Tide Warders are pulling into the map on this side. They have ranged weaponry, so they're there. Abel and Zell moving onto the rooftop to get to where the ship is. We've got our ship with Yorian's crew, and then the ticket takers. The barrels on the ship are the quicksilver that had not been put into the hold yet. And you just hear the distant approaching wing flaps of this creature. All right, so Saurus, up at the top, what are you doing to prepare or at the beginning of your round?
How far away is the wyvern?
So with perception, you can probably tell that he's maybe at this point like 80 feet or so and closing in fast.
Okay. I am going to hold action with my pistol until he gets within range.
All right, so you're holding your action until he approaches. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me know when he's at 60, and I'll decide then if I'm going to try a long shot, and if not, I may hold until he's 20.
Okay, cool. Marlo, that takes us to you.
Okay. How far behind? Well, I may not know that. I don't think I know how far behind Ansel is from me right now. Do I?
I mean, you could peek over really quickly and see that they are looking up at the ship right now, trying to gauge the best way to get on board.
Okay. What I would like to do is, how far away is the Quicksilver from me?
You're standing right next to a barrel, and then there are a couple barrels here, and then 2 or 3 barrels on this end of the ship.
Okay. I would like to drag a barrel over.
Okay.
And I would like to call down to Abel. Abel, I got this for you to use. We're gonna need it. And I will now get as close on the ship to the dragon as I can be.
The dragon is approaching from this direction, so
Right. Can I just scoot over there?
Yep.
And ooh, am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do that? I am gonna do this. I'm gonna take that javelin of lightning I just got.
Nice.
I'd like to throw that.
Okay.
Please.
And that's a range of a 120, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make a attack roll against Grimscythe.
So far.
A natural 20.
Well, that definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. For Grimscythe, whose dex is not spectacular, that is a 14.
Yeah, just saves.
Okay, so he takes half damage? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... Sorry, there's a lot of d6s I gotta do here. Wait, this one doesn't get halved, so that's 5 plus.
Yeah, the javelin, it's and it's a yeah, so the javelin itself gets doubled. I'll say since it was a natural 20 that he...
It was not. It was just a regular 20.
Oh, okay, good, yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Question, since the lightning passes through the creature, would it not also affect the rider?
What does the actual spell say?
They have to be in a line.
Well, then it would hit Yeah, it would hit.
Ooh.
Also,
Okay.
Gelcor, and there's also there's a second person riding on the...
Oh, can I hit all of them, please?
Yeah, all 3 of them will hit. So
Okay.
they all
So
make...
the other 2 have to make dex save it.
Gelcor succeeds, Ionia fails with a 3.
Okay. So they all take 5 damage. No, oh god, I have to add my dex to the... I'm sorry, I've never used this thing before. They all take 12 damage.
Okay.
And then the spell, like the effect damage is 19.
19, so halved on Grim, so that's 9. Gelcor takes 9, and then Ionia takes 19. All right, cool.
Okay. I think that's my fucking turn about.
Nice. Not a bad turn.
Okay.
All right, so with that, 1, at initiative count 20, the ship continues its curve around. And Gelcor flies in. So Saurus, when he's about here, you're about 60 feet. If you want to take a shot there, or you can wait till he approaches closer.
Long range is at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I'm asking. I can't remember.
Yeah. So it's whether is it 60? What is it? 30, 60?
2060.
2060. So yeah. So anything above 20 feet would be at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till he gets 20 feet.
Okay. So Gelcor continues to fly in to about here, and let's see. The one person on his back lifts off, and because they all are moving on the Gelcor and Ionia, and yeah, they're all in the same initiative count basically. Ionia is she's flying, so she pulls herself off and she's here, whereas the Taskmaster on the back lifts off and he's gonna jump down to next to Kaimana, or Kaimana's here over here. And then they're there. Meanwhile, the Wyvern is going to fly in at the first target he sees. Let's see, is it Yorian or is it Marlowe or... Sorry, Marlowe, he's heading your direction. So he's going to fly in, and Harry at the side of the ship there.
Oh my god.
He's flapping in front of you, but he's going to attack down. For now, he's within 20 feet of you, Saurus, so if you want to go ahead and make your shot.
Take the shot.
Not 20.
Nice. It definitely hits.
Nice.
Which gives me some bonus because of the pepper box. So that's an extra D6 along with the D10. So
This is like good flavor because you're protecting the other rats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who I didn't put on here because I assume the moment battle begins, they all go down below. Except for Beaker will have stayed on top.
20.
20 points?
I rolled really crappy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good.
2 2s and a 4.
I will say that Ionia used her action. She touched Gelcor before he jumped and did something, but Ionia did that. All right, cool. So 20 points of damage to Grimsight. All right, so for Ionia, she's looking forward and she kind of clasps her hands together, and let's see which one I want her to do. Yeah. You see her kind of lift her hands, and this bead of energy releases from her palm, and it's going to crash over right into this vicinity here. I need Jury, Yorian,
Thanks.
Beaker, and let me see if it'll get you as well, Saurus. Hold on. Where did my thing go? Oh, it's 30-foot cube, or 30 foot. So, yeah, that's all of them here, as well as one of Yorian's guys. So Yorian, Jury, Saurus, and Beaker will all make dexterity saving throws.
I got 19.
You save.
Dexterity saving throw. 27.
Yeah, that's a save. Yorian saves.
I hope it's safe.
Beaker saves. Yorian's other guy fails. So that is 86. So 8.
Oh,
That's a lot.
14,
oh, I know what. I think I know what this is.
17, 2, 3, 22. All right, so as she releases this energy, it flies through the air, and right as it gets to the center point of that area, it explodes in a fireball of energy that rocks across the whole ship.
Yeah.
If you succeeded, you take half damage, you take 11 points of fire damage.
Does it do anything to the...
I don't take any damage because of my
evasion. You're good.
Yeah, you evade.
Yorian's compatriot vaporized, gone. Yorian takes 11. Juridan 11. Saurus nothing. Beaker also takes 11 points of damage from that. All right. Meanwhile, the burning barrels of quicksilver around you begin to ignite, and this toxic fume begins to release. So if you find yourself standing in one of these circles, Saurus, you're just right outside of it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I in it?
Yeah, it's you and Yorian and Beaker.
Oh, come on. I got a 5.
5. So suddenly you smell this acrid scent burning into your lungs. And so you take 4 points of poison damage, and you are considered poisoned. Mercury poisoning, however, is slightly different. It's not a toxin in the sense of like it is affecting your body as much as it affects your brain. So you cannot take reactions, and on your turn you can only make an action or a bonus action, but not both.
God, that's really bad for a bard. That's like horrible.
Yeah, Yorian succeeds, he's fine. Beaker also succeeds, he's okay. But if you stay in the circle, you take the damage each round, but you do get to make the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
All right. So that's Ionia. She used a sorcery point to do that. All right, cool. All right, Gelkor. He sees you, Mar, who threw the bolt, and he's going to charge your way. Ignoring you, Kaimana, you can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
I will do that.
All right.
With my stick. 14 to hit?
Misses. So he just kind of like, he hits the ground and with preternatural speed dodges out of the way of your attack as he moves towards Marlowe. Mar, he's going to make 2 attacks with, you see he has this like glaive that he activates into a flame right as he's swinging at you. He's going to make 2 attacks in your direction with that. First one is a 20 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. Second one will not hit with a 16. And so you take, where's my D8? All right. 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3, and you take 3 points of flame damage or fire damage as the blade slices across. And then he's gonna point out in your direction, Saurus, and you see this energy build up on his palm, and he's gonna release an energy blast in your direction. That is a 18 to hit. Nope. Okay, so it kind of flies off to the side and it hits the teak of the boat deck and kind of splinters it as it goes along. But then he turns back to you, Mar. I had gotten bored paroling the town. This will be fun. As he's looking your direction.
Okay.
All right.
Don't talk to me.
All right. Meanwhile, from the other side, Grimscythe is sweeping down. Mar, he's going to bite in your direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to hit. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And then, so that's not his big attack. So let's see. 2d6.
seeing more. Don't talk to me.
7 points of piercing damage reduced to 3, but then his stinger rises up beneath him and then slaps out in your direction. That is not going to hit. That's a 18, and so you see the stinger diving your direction, and you dodge out of the way. All right, cool. So that is the 3 of their turns. Yorian's up. Yorian's going to move out of the noxious cloud, and he's going to throw a couple daggers in Gelkor's direction. That hits. That hits. So 2 daggers. All right, Gelkor takes an additional 18 points of... Oh, and he's next to you, so he gets sneak attack. Okay, 23 points of damage from Yorian towards Gelkor. Awesome.
Am I really Yorian's ally right now?
If you're fighting that dragon, probably.
I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah,
you didn't.
I guess.
You didn't decide to kill him, so that works. All right.
I did decide not to kill him, and I'll be honest, maybe it was a choice.
I know it was.
All right.
I was like, are we gonna fight?
All right. The skilled fold members they're making their way this direction towards you, Abel and Anzel. One sticks back a little and is going to toss a couple darts in Anzel's way because they are closer to the ship. Hits. All right, Anzel takes 9 points of damage. And they're going to make acrobatics checks to try to climb. Succeed. Nope. All right, so this one jumps up and is on the lower roof. This one goes to climb and falls down and is now prone. Good, Kaimana, you're up.
Okay, can you move me next to Mar?
Yes, you can get. He's flying off the ship. You can get next to Mar. Yeah, that takes you kind of within range of Gelkor there.
That's fine.
Okay.
And so radiating from my feet backward at Gelkor and the Wyvern. I think this is going to work. Let me know if it doesn't, Josh.
Okay.
I can't quite see from the map.
Yeah, sorry. His wings are a little in the way. There you go.
Okay, but I want to hit Gelkor and the Wyvern.
What do you try to do?
Tidal wave.
Okay, so the way that Marlowe's kind of pincered between them, so anything that hits both of them is probably going to hit Mar as well.
Right, I want to try to grab Mar by the belt and not let Mar get knocked off. At least give Mar advantage on not getting knocked off the boat.
Okay, so you want to be behind Gelkor, then this way. Because if you're next to Mar, and you aim it towards the wyvern, then Gelkor's going to evade it. If you want to hit both of them, you'll have to be behind him.
Okay, I'm going to be behind him then.
So this will be Marlowe on her own then.
Yeah,
okay.
And I will say to Marlowe, deep breath.
What? Okay. And so tidal wave, read the effects for me, please.
Sure. You conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they take 4d8 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in its area within 30 feet of it and then vanishes.
Okay. All right, so it's dexterity saving throws from Gelkor.
And actually, if you could move me back to where I was when I cast that, because if I do it, I will maybe put out one of the barrels.
Okay, so yeah, you can go this direction. If you do it this way, I think when it spreads, it'll hit this direction. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, so Gelkor, that's a 16 on his saving throw. What is...
That saves.
Okay, and then Grimscythe, that is a 12.
So that's not.
Marlowe, make a dexterity saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, so Grimscythe is knocked prone, but for flying creatures that works a little different. He just falls for a little bit. Gelkor does not. Marlowe gets knocked prone. And then go ahead and roll your damage.
$18.
18 points of damage. And you said if they succeed, they take half?
They take half.
Okay, so 9 to Gelcor, 18 to Grim, 18 to Marlowe.
Can Marlowe...
9, because it's bludgeoning. Right, yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, so 9
Can
to
Marlowe
Marlowe.
roll with advantage because I gave her a warning?
Yeah, sure. Although that would apply to Gelcor because he's right next to you. But he's already succeeded, so it doesn't matter. Yep.
Worse.
All right. Okay, so Marlowe,
tried.
9 points.
It doesn't. It really, Mar's fine.
Yeah. All right. Now that will extinguish this barrel here. So that one is now spent, and the noxious fumes are expunged. And then, meanwhile, the lower portion of the ship begins to fill with water, and there's a waterfall of water pouring off the side of the ship at this point. All right. Do you want to do anything else with your turn there, come on?
Hang on 1 second. Okay. Yeah. All right. Can I cast Healing Word as a bonus action?
You cannot, because you cast a leveled
That's a
spell
spell.
as your action. Yeah.
Was hoping you'd forget. Okay, that's my turn then.
Okay, all right. That takes us to Jordan, because the Tide Warders rolled a natural 1 on their initiative.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also have a leg cramp, so I'm dying. Atwood, will you please bring me an ibuprofen while I do my turn?
Yes.
I have bad leg cramps. They suck. So my turn. I want to cast. I'm gonna move towards where all this action is, towards the back of the ship,
Okay.
and I need a line for shatter. So.
So with
Is there a line I can get on specifically, like the dragon, like the rider?
so
who I wanna
he's
target.
in the center of Kaimana and Mar.
Mm.
Now you could get the caster. She's flying up to the side, and then Grimscythe is falling off to the side.
Yeah, I'll try to get the caster then, because she'll probably be a problem.
Okay.
So I'm casting it. This is a 2nd level shatter.
And it's a con saving throw.
I believe so.
All right, she's not going to make it. That is... Nope, 11.
Yeah, con. Sweet. Okay, and that was 2nd level, so 3d8. I rolled fucking horrible, so that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Great. And I can't do a bonus action because I'm all fucked up.
That's true, you can only do action. And then now go ahead and make your con saving throw to see if you can shake the effects.
I got a 12.
Yeah, so you're still under the effects of the poisoning. I skipped Abel at some point. Abel, what was your initiative? What was your initiative, Abel?
I was 11. I think I was supposed to go right around Kamana.
Okay, so yeah, you're right before Kamana. So you go ahead and make your turn now.
Okay. Can I ask a question? From where I am, how far am I from the Wyvern?
So if you come up over the roof line, he's 5, 10, 15, about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. If I wanted to try to jump on the ship, what kind of check is that?
So we're going to say that with the weight of the water, the ship dipped a little to that side, so it's probably only a 10-foot jump to the edge, but that would be an athletics check.
Jesus. Is that an action?
No, I'll let you. I mean, that's part of your movement.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. It's just not an athletic guy is the only thing I'm worried about. I think what I want to do is first, from where I am, can I see as far as the Wyvern, like if he's got some type of harness or like blinders or like reins?
He does have reins, yeah.
Is any of that metallic?
No, it's leather.
Okay. then I won't do that. I want to cast. What is the range? Okay, I want to cast Shatter at the Wyvern.
Okay.
As long as it's within 60 feet.
Yeah, it makes Constitution saving throw. 15.
That's my con. That's my DC save.
Okay, so he takes half damage. Yeah.
And it's an Artificer spell, so we do Shatter, cast 3d8 thunder damage. So that's 10 plus another d8 because of my arcane firearm. Oh, so it's 11 damage from Shatter.
Okay.
And then I want to see if I can jump on the ship.
Okay,
So
go
use
ahead
my
and
movement, see if I can get on the ship.
yeah, make an athletics check.
Oh my god, you guys pray for me, okay? Nope. So as I'm running, I slip. All the water coming over the edge of the ship trips me up,
You slip.
and I don't make it.
All right, so you jump up to grab, and you kind of slip off, and you fall prone onto the rooftop there. Thankfully, not tumbling off onto the ground below.
Okay.
All right.
Do I see my elephant? Do I have my? Did I call out my?
Yeah, you prepared it at the last
Force
episode. Yep.
ballistics?
Mhm. You prepared it when
Okay.
you were running through the streets.
So when I fell over, I looked back and I saw this guy climb up on the roof.
Yep.
Can I try to shoot at him with my bonus action, my force ballistic?
Yeah, you're on the ground and you should fire off in his direction. You can go and roll your attack.
Which I completely meant to do. I just had to lay down there to get a better angle at him.
Right, right.
And
Oh, I forgot to do Enzo.
oh my god, a 12 to hit.
12. That is a foot soldier. No, so he's a little bit lower than you, so it kind of skims over his head and kind of impacts a building across the way.
Okay, I hate electronic dice. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Jordan. Oh, you already went. So that takes us to Anzel. Anzel is going to ignore the quarry that way and is going to try to climb up onto the ship. Pulls herself up here, kind of takes reign of what we're looking at, and she sees Yorian across the way.
Bro, not now!
And she is going to attempt to bind Yorian. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, 17, that's going to hit. So she grabs him, and you see she has this kind of cuff in her hand, and she slaps it around his wrist and then pulls his other wrist to it, and they are now bound together. Yorian is restrained by Enzo. And then she looks across at Gelcor there and points in his direction, and you see this beam of energy fly across and hit him. He is marked by her with his vow of enmity, so she's going to get advantage on attacks against him. But Yorian is restrained and bound. All right, that takes us to Source.
I am going to move to get flanking with Kaimana on what's his name?
Gelcor. Yep, you can move there. Got it.
I'm going to hit him.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks. I forgot the tie borders, but they can't do anything, so I'll just say that they moved this direction.
24.
Yes, that hits.
That's cocked dice. 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Hit him again with my
All right.
second attack. That's a 10.
That misses.
And then with my bonus attack, I am going to hit him again.
Okay.
And that is a dirty 20.
I should have done this on the first attack. He, like, after you got his attention with the first attack, he turns around in your direction, and the moment the second one comes up, you see him kind of lift his arm, and you just punch into an invisible shield of energy as he uses his reaction to cast shield, and that gives him a +5 bonus to his AC. So the third attack doesn't hit.
Okay. But he spent it, so when
He does.
Marlowe goes to hit him, he's not going to be able to do that.
I don't even know who you hit, to be honest. I just zoned out so hard.
The Gelkor, the big guy.
Oh,
The guy close to you that you're probably going to
right.
wail on.
Yeah. Great, thank you.
All right.
Excellent.
Mar, that does take us to your turn.
I would like to hit Gelkor.
Okay. Yep.
It's a surprise.
So
I
excited.
know. Well, I would like to get up and then
Yep, you
hit
stood up.
Gelkor.
Okay. Yep.
He's not. Nobody else is in, like, with him. Is Kaimana off to the side?
Kaimana and Saurus are on either side of him, but there's nobody giving you flanking. Yeah.
Right. I don't have flanking.
Yeah.
I understand. The first hit is gonna be a 15.
15. No, with his shield, your rapier strikes out and hits his shield and bounces off. Yep.
Okay. What about a 20?
The second attack strikes across the shield and bounces off.
Holy shit!
You've got an AC of 20?
With shield activated, his AC is 22
How long does shield last?
until the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try one more time here. Yeah. 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. Well. Okay. And I do have the what's it damage up, the lightning.
Yep.
Wow, incredibly bad. 12 damage.
Okay.
That's all I can do, baby. That's it for me.
All right. Very good. So then Gelkor, it's Grimside, Gelkor, and Ionia.
I've been humbled today.
So with that in mind, Gelkor kind of looks up, and Ionia is going to take her turn first. So she is going to. What's the best bet here? Yeah. She looks down in your direction, Saurus. You're presenting a little bit of a problem. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma, you say?
She lowers herself to the deck of the ship before she does that. Yeah.
16.
16. What is her spell save DC? 8 plus 5, that's 13 plus. That is exactly what you needed. So you feel this energy start to course around you, and you almost feel as if you're being, like, you've pulled tethers, and so you know what it feels like to interact with other planes of existence. You almost feel as if she's pulling your tether, but there's a moment where you're able to kind of shunt that across, and the banishment spell fades from her. And then so she looks at that and well, that's frustrating. And she's going to spend sorcery points to quicken a spell, and she's going to throw a fire orb in your direction, Saurus. That is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Dang, she did not have a good round against you. So this orb of fire spins across your direction and just bounces over the ship and misses you. And she is not happy with that. Gelkor is going to wait a second because Grimside flies back up and gives Gelkor flanking against Marlowe.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Grimside does not. He's going to correct his flight and he's going to come this direction. And because seeing Saurus as a danger, that'll give him flanking against Saurus. And Grimscythe is going to make 2 attacks against you, Saurus. First one is a natural 20 with his bite. And then the stinger the stinger misses though. That's only a 14 with the stinger. So that could have been, that's the worst one.
I've never been overlooked in a fight before. And feeling some kind of
some kind of way.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm upset.
So that is, Saurus, that is 18 points of piercing damage as the bike crashes down on you from Grimscythe, but the stinger flies out of the way and doesn't hit you. Gelcor is going to stay within range of all of you and move up this direction. And you see
attack of opportunity?
no, he's for you. Yeah, you'll get an attack of opportunity against him.
Stunning strike.
Unfortunately, I rolled a 7 with my +8. It was only a 15.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. So he dodged out your way. He kind of clears his mind for a second, and then you see this greenish, smoky energy start to pour out of his mouth, and he releases a plume of noxious gas that fills this whole area. That's actually going to hit everybody, including Juridan. I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
And me?
Yeah. And Grimscythe, so...
Horrible.
Big rain.
Grimscythe makes it.
Ugh.
That's a fail.
All right, Karmana.
What's the DC?
14.
Damn it, I got a 13. Are you kidding me?
I got a 15.
Oh,
Okay,
I rolled 12
So
plus
close.
2, so 14 on the money.
nice. So 2 save, Grimscythe saved. So that's 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 points of poison damage to those who failed, 7 points of damage to those who succeeded. There you go. Yep. As this noxious gas kind of spreads out throughout that zone. All right. And then that ends the three's turn, which takes us to...
Abel?
The skilled fold are going to attempt to climb up again. This one actually is now able to move in range to Abel. He's going to make 2 attacks against you, Abel, with advantage. First one fails. Second one is a 21 to hit. You take 6 points of slashing damage as he strikes you with his sword.
Can I shield that?
Yeah, go ahead. What's your AC with
Right at
shield?
21.
Yeah, that'll. So that glances off you as well. All right, and this.
Or does it hit me if it meets it?
Oh yeah, it would.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, so you don't shield. That's fine.
Rewind.
All right, Abel, it is your turn. I assume you stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna brush off my dusty knees.
All right, you've got a scaled fold guide right in front of you.
All right, I am going to activating my Ring of the Artificer's Heart. I'm going to attack with, where is it? Rhymes Binding Ice.
Okay.
And they have to make a con save.
Okay.
15.
That is a 12.
Yes. So they would take 3d8 and be hindered in ice for 1
Is that a line spell or is that a single target spell?
It is a 30-foot cone.
Oh, that'll hit all 3
Everybody
of
else
them. So everyone on the roof.
Nice.
So this one rolled a 13. This one rolled an 11. So all 3 of them fail.
I like it when Abel does his homework.
Go ahead and roll your damage, your full damage on that.
3d8, 18 plus a d8 from Arcane Firearm plus another 5 damage. 18 plus 5.
23.
23. So the icy blast flies across and all three of the foot soldiers are encased in ice, which prevents their explosive end that often comes with the Draconids because they are now frozen. Yeah, so you pulled all three Draconids off the map.
Nice
I don't
going,
embarrass
Abel.
myself.
You
Thank
killed
you.
it.
And no one was there to see it.
Everyone else is up on
I'm
the
looking
ship.
around specifically for Marlo, like, oh, god damn it. I want
It's
to
funnier
try
his
one
gaze
more.
isn't here right now either.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? I want to try one more time to jump onto the ship before it gets too far.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Or not acrobatics, athletics check. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Actually, I have one. I have a +1 to acrobatics. Oh, come on, digital dice. Son of a bitch! Just
Oh
leave
my
without me.
god.
Just fucking leave without me.
Well, we're
Oh,
trying to get
no.
off the ship.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
A 2.
2.
Yeah, Abel falls down, and you actually roll off
Well,
the
I
side.
can't fall.
So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Off the roof?
Yeah,
No.
Jace, you missed it. It was like the Russian
They don't have
stock
headphones
market
on
right
yet.
now.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Now they have headphones on.
Okay, so
What?
from where I am,
Abel just went from his like career peak to an utter low in the space of like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
it's
did
this
great.
D&D Beyond hates me.
It does.
Every time I
Roll
roll
with the
with
dice I
D&D
gave
Beyond,
you.
roll
You
shitty.
always roll well with
I
them.
don't have them with me. I
Well,
don't have
Ryan,
them
I
with me.
don't know why you decided to pack reasonable things. And now you're fucking lucky.
I know, right? I got my keys, my phone, forgot my D20.
Jace, he
Okay.
did this lovely cone of cold and froze all three of the scaled fold guys so they couldn't explode, kills them, and then tries to jump on the ship and
It falls to the ground.
roll the two.
Fall.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just a little bruised.
Oh,
From where I am,
Abel.
the ship is it's within 120 feet still, maybe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Is Josh?
I think Josh went to go do something really quick.
Oh,
think it's heading to an
so-
Sorry. No, she was scratching at something. I was trying to see what she was doing. All right. All right.
Is the ship within 120 feet?
Yeah.
And I can see that wyvern, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't know if I want to make trouble for myself, though.
Well, you also
I
have
am
3.
going-
You're now on level with 3 Tide Warders who are moving in your direction.
Oh, really? Well, then. I think that was... All I can do is I can do bonus action. Or I can do cantrip.
You didn't use any movement, so we say that you can stand up from your fall, so you're not prone. But
Oh, yeah, I guess that's...
Yeah.
What do I have, like 15 movement?
well, technically you stood up, and then so that's
Fell.
15, and then you fell, and then you stood
Again.
back up, so that's all your movement.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I'm gonna try to...
I mean, the 15 feet down to the ground was free, right?
That's yeah, that is a gift to you.
That's generous of you. That's generous. Yeah, only thing I have left for bonus action is gonna be my force ballista. So who's the biggest, baddest looking guy of the 3?
The Wyvern.
The one in the front, which is the kind of the bigger guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not shooting at the wyvern. No, thank you. I was gonna try to help you guys out, but then DM pointed out my predicament, so I'm going to try to force ballista that guy.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
God, man. Can I roll with the Google rolling dice instead?
Yeah. Or with the you can
I'm
do
gonna
that. Hi, Sully.
Just make sure you add your stuff to it.
Yeah.
roll a d20. I just don't trust that freaking.
D&D Beyond's messing with you.
Okay, 17 plus.
That hits.
Wait, where's my plus? Okay, well, it hits. I just
Yeah, it
my
hits.
plus is-
His AC is only
Please roll damage.
15. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
17 plus 7 would be 24.
Yep.
Hallelujah. See, it's just that freaking D&D Beyond, man. It's so unforgiving. 2d8. I appreciate you. Oh, my battery's running low. Oh my god. So
You got
that's
problems.
10 force damage. He's pushed back 5 feet
Okay.
plus another 3. So 13 damage and he's pushed 5 feet.
He's actually out. They only have 12 HP. So
That's it?
yeah, these are just like the lowest of the low.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck with me.
All right. Good.
Yep, and I'm good.
All right, cool. That takes us to Kaimana.
All right, Josh, what's the nearest below decks hatch to me?
So you'd have to go down the steps, and it's right here.
I can just jump though, can't I?
You could jump, yeah. That'll give Gel. Oh, well, his reaction reset. So because it was the end of his turn, so he would have an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, move me to the ledge. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay, he's gonna swipe out with his scythe or his glaive. That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that is Kaimana. 11 plus 5, 16 points of slashing damage, and then only 2 points of fire damage.
Okay, would you describe what he's wearing, please?
So he's wearing not much. He has kind of like a leather hauberk on his lower half, but other than that, he's got some kind of cloth draped underneath the hauberk, and then he has what looks to be like a dragon scale pauldron on one shoulder, but the rest of him is pretty much uncovered.
And what's his weapon?
It is a wooden handled glaive made of dragon bone.
Okay, and describe his compatriot, please.
Ionia, she is wearing just a simple robe, and she has like a wooden stave in her hand.
Okay, and the wyvern?
Leather harness.
Bit and bridle? Nothing?
No, it's just like a leather rope tied around his neck.
It's bullshit.
No metal.
I like the way that Josh knew that's what.
No,
It's pretty fucking obvious.
no, he knew what I asked and like retroactively just decided. Oh,
No.
No, he already said it when Ronnie asked the same damn question.
Yeah, and I can show you the picture of Yelkor afterwards.
tried it too.
He's not wearing any metal. Yeah.
Okay, give me one quick second. Yeah, okay. The sorceress.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on her.
Okay, that is a charisma saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving. She's not very wise. That is a 13.
That's a fail.
Okay, and the whole person just grapples them, or what does it do?
They are paralyzed.
Paralyzed, so she cannot take actions or react. Okay, good. So she is paralyzed. Good.
Does that mean she plummets to the ground, or is she still able to fly?
She dropped because fly was concentration, so she came down to the thing.
Oh, okay.
Because when she banished you, that would have been a concentration spell. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now
with that in mind, Kaimana, because now I'm looking at her reactions, she is going to attempt to counterspell your spell. What spell level is it?
that is a 3rd level.
Yeah, so you go to cast, and right as the spell is about to impact her, she twists her hands in her air and almost catches your spell and then rips it apart, and it does not take hold.
Okay.
I just realized that her reaction included counterspell. But that is...
Anything else you want to tell me before we...
No, sorry. That is her only use of counterspell. So.
All right, and that still counts as me casting something, right?
Yes.
All right, I am going to take this opportunity to hop down below decks.
Okay, so you go down below deck. All right, you disappear underneath deck.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I've got No, I'm out of actions yet. So yeah, I go down below decks.
All right, cool. All
Oh,
right.
you're going to go use the cannons, I see. Oh, wait!
No, he can't use the cannons because he spiked
He
all of them.
spiked
What do
all
you
the
think
cannons.
my
was the
oh, wait was for?
All right. Jordan, you've got
Please be
Grimscythe right at your throat here.
Great. Can you? I'm sorry, I was having a leg cramp and had to take my headphones off. What happened with Yorian and is the paladin lady on the ship now?
She's on the ship, and Yorian is currently restrained with some magical restraints behind his back.
Okay. Sorry, 1 sec. I'm trying to see what level this spell is. Trying to see what the range is. So I want to try to cast a spell magic on what she's doing to him.
Okay, so you want to dispel the bracers that she's got?
Yes.
Okay, so make a so you go to cast the spell, make a d20 roll and add your charisma bonus.
D20 roll, charisma bonus. Okay. Oh my god, I rolled a nat 1. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so you go to release the spell goes and it hits the bracers, but just shunts off the spell that's on the bracers.
This is not my day today. At all. And I don't have a bonus action because of my fucking...
Yeah. Do you want to move out of Grim's? I mean, he will have an attack of opportunity if you move at all.
No, I don't really want to take that. I mean, he's going to hit me either way, but...
How do you heal from that?
I get to roll.
At the end of your turn. Yep.
So I get to roll now con save, right?
Yep. Go ahead and make a con save.
And I rolled a 7.
Oh, Jordan!
Are you rolling in D&D?
Yeah.
Jordan, you're all...
It's D&D.
Yeah. Jordan's all in their head because of Yorian, and now they're just not sure what's going on. All right.
Don't let no man distract you.
Which does take us to Anzel, who is going to make their way up to the sorceress and make an attack against them. Oh, wait. That's dumb. She gets advantage against him, so she's going to move to him.
Am I giving her flanking?
No, she put her vow of enmity on him, so she gets advantage on her attacks against him. So that first one hits. Second one still manages to miss. Good job, Anzel. But he takes 8 points of slashing damage and an additional 6 points of radiant damage from her blade. Very nice, Anzel. All right, so Galcor takes 12. All right, and then that takes us to the Tide Warders at the base. They are a little bit afraid of Abel, who just blasted apart one of their members, but they are going to take 2 pot shots at you with their short bows. First one misses, and the other one is going to hit, though. That's it's a 22 to hit. And so you take 7 points of piercing damage as one of the arrows hits you. But they are going to back up a little bit and kind of get to that space there. Beaker is going to come out and, looking a little terrified, is going to look in the direction of Marlowe, and he's going to cast Healing Word at level 1.
Oh, Beaker!
That's all they can do. You heal 5 points of damage from Beaker, but then he is going to run below deck. Because he's a little afraid.
Thanks, buddy.
And then Yorian's 2 back here are going to take out bows and arrows and fire at Galcor. Nope. All right, cool. All right, and that takes us to Saurus up at the top.
Is the wyvern within punching range?
So the wyvern is both the bite and the stinger have a 10-foot reach. So he's currently 5 feet out of your reach.
Okay, I'm gonna go jump on him and then start punching him while I'm on top.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
That is a 17.
17. All right. So you leap up and kind of swing around his neck, and now you are up on top of the wyvern. Go ahead and make your attacks against the wyvern.
First attack is natural 2.
Okay,
so
that
that's
misses.
a 10.
Yeah, you're swinging around, and you go to punch, and it just kind of goes wide. Yep.
Second attack is a natural 18, so that's 26.
That'll hit.
And we do 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to spend a key point and flurry of blows.
Okay. Go ahead and make 2 more attacks.
No, oops, hang on a sec. And first attack is a 25.
Yep.
And that's 7 damage. I'm going to spend another key point and make it a stunning strike.
Okay, that's a con save.
Yep. 13.
22.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Very high con on a wyvern. Yep.
Yep. It was worth a shot.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit him a second time, and that's a natural 1. So that's
misses.
a total of 9.
Yeah, and he's trying to shake you off, and so the couple attacks are hitting, but then you're swinging wide on those. All right, Marlo.
Do I have flanking on Gelcor right now from where I am positioned?
Unfortunately not. Gelcor moved back against the railing, and so you and
you
Zell
whore.
are facing there.
Bitch. Well, fine. I'll just hit him normally then.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
God, how rude of him to do this to me. That is a 23.
That hits.
Another 23.
That hits.
And a natural 20.
What?
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna do these first 2 first, and then I'll come in with the natural.
He done pissed her off.
Yeah,
That's what
very
we're gonna
clearly.
do. All right.
My thing. There we go.
Okay, 24 damage on the non-nat 20.
Shoo.
And then on the nat 20, we get this. That is... $19.
19 points of damage on the night. All right, that is okay.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Nice. Do you want to move at all, or just stay where you are?
I mean, no, I think I gotta hold where I am here.
That sounds good. All right, that takes us to them.
Josh, one thing I
Yeah.
forgot. With the way of the open hand, when I hit the flurry of blows, I can put a condition on them.
Yes.
It cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Sounds good. All right, so he cannot take reactions. All right, cool. Grimscythe is going to fly up about 50 or 60 feet above the rooftops with you strangling their source. And he's going to make his first attack with his stinger against you to try to kind of knock you off of him. That is a 19 to hit.
That is what my AC is.
Okay, so with the stingers kind of sliding up to hit you, that is... And I need you to make
I would argue it can't actually reach there, but, you know.
Well, I think like kind of striking up from beneath, because you're hanging off of his neck, I guess, right? 2d6 plus 4, so that's 10 points of damage. I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 4.
In an additional 16 points of poison damage.
Ooh. 1. 1 hit point left.
Oh no! Right, and he's gonna use his next attack, Source, to try to shake you off of his neck. So just make an acrobatics check to attempt to hold on, and it'll be like a contested grapple roll.
That's better. That's a 26.
Yeah, with a 4 + 4, he's not going to beat you. So you managed. He's trying to shake you off, but you're holding on really fairly tight. Ionia is going to, seeing kind of what's in front of her there, is going to look in. She's got one more of those, but nobody's kind of grouped in the right way to use it. Her concentration spell didn't work. All right, so she's going to cast Magic Missile in your direction, Jordan. Just kind of off in the distance. Boop, boop, boop. So that's she's going to upcast it to level 2.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. All right.
This isn't a spell. Do spell attacks count as attack rolls for cutting words?
So this isn't even an attack roll because it automatically hits.
Great. But I
Yeah.
can use it against the damage part, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll probably be doing that.
11 + 4. That is 15 points of force damage as the 4 beams slam into you from all directions.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to cut a little bit of that.
Okay.
So 1d8 of that. It's cut. Let's see what it. 15 - 8. Lovely.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Very nice. All right, and then Gelcor, he takes his glaive and kind of looks at it for a second, and he's going to use his bonus action to speak a word in Draconic, and then he's going to toss the blade into the air, and it is going to animate and come behind you, Marlo. And so
What?
his animated glaive now.
I say that.
Yeah. And then he's going to make just 2 attacks. Oh, he has 3 attacks. He's going to make 3 rend attacks against you, Marlo, with his claws.
Okay.
With advantage. That one's not going to hit. That's 2 6s. First one misses. Second one is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And the third one that's also not going to hit. So he hits you with one of them. That is 2 points of damage plus 5. So 7 points of slashing damage reduced to 3.
Ow! Oh no!
But then, as you're making that sound, the glaive behind him also strikes out with a 22 to hit. So that is, again, 2. So 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3, and 3 points of fire damage. But the glaive is now animated and active in the air behind you.
Cool.
Yep.
That's so cool.
All right, which takes us to Yorian, who is restrained and bound, cannot move. Good. The skeld folder off the table. At that time, Abel, you are the only one who would see this. You see the familiar figure of Bolton Coon.
Oh no!
Bolton Coon and 2 Riskbreakers charging forward. He immediately goes into the Tide Warder. Yeah, that is definitely going to hit.
At least he's gonna hit those guys.
Yeah, this guy's
Can I ask what class Bolton is?
He is he's a fighter.
Cool.
Oh.
He's a type of fighter.
I believe you.
He's going to take that guy out, and then he's going to use the remaining parts of his movement to move this way. Actually, he sees the direction that the ship is moving. Yeah.
Jesus.
He climbs up
Get on the roof.
He climbs up onto the roof. These 2 guys go in, and they're going to swarm the last Tide Warder. Yep. And that Tide Warder is not eviscerated. Nope, he still has 3 hit points left. So he's still there with them. All right. And then Ansel is going to make an attack against Gelcor.
I'm glad that she's fighting.
That
him.
hits.
That's nice.
And that hits. Good. So he takes 8 plus 3 radiant damage, 11 points of damage to Gelcor. All right. Gelcor is looking a little rough And he's like looking around at the space to see if and he like kind of looks up and notices that his ride is 60 feet in the air with a rat swinging off of its neck at this point. All right, so
A rat with a gat.
a rat with a gat. So Sora is swinging off of the neck of Grimsight with his tail striking up between his legs in your direction, trying to get you again. It's your go. What are you up to?
Did Kaimana go?
Oh, did I skip? No, yeah, because Kaimana went into the hold. Yep.
On the
Yeah,
last
but
turn.
did he come back out?
You didn't go before Juridan's roll go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
'cause
did. Yeah, okay. I thought we were still on that turn.
Sorry, because Bolton jumped in. I think that was it was a longer turn. Yep. All right, Source.
I'm going to wholeness of body to heal up
Okay.
the
Ooh,
full amount.
fancy.
I know, yeah.
And there's not really anything I can do as a. Well, yeah, I can spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Do the rules of Flurry of Blows say that you have to use the attack action to do them first?
Spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed attack as a bonus action.
Then you're all
Hey.
good. Yep. Go ahead.
My normal bonus 1 attack.
That's the one,
does
yeah.
require-
Yep.
Does require me.
All right. Yep. You can go make 2 attacks against Grimsight.
Get him, Rob.
Okay, first one is a 19
Okay. That hits.
for 9 damage,
Okay.
and second one is a 15.
That hits as well. Yeah.
Whew. I have to sure that was a miss.
They're big.
7.
7 points damage. Okay, cool.
And yeah, once again, because flurry of blows, I can. What would happen if I knocked it prone? Would it fall out of the air? Or
Yeah,
would
so
it
with
just drop?
flying creatures, they would just they would fall until their turn, and I think at the rate of 6 seconds, he would fall about, I think it's like 100 feet. So he would get close to the rooftops, but not quite.
Yeah, I'm gonna. He needs to succeed on a dexterity check or be knocked prone.
Okay.
13.
No, that's an 11. So you hit him, and he loses his ability to fly, and he begins to plummet to the ground. With you firmly trying to hold ground, he does kind of skim the top of he gets close to the top of the rooftop in this fall, but he'll be able to right himself on his next round.
That's okay because he's now within range of Abel.
Yeah, he is. So, Marlo.
Oh, I'd like to hit Gallicor, please.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
All right. No. 23.
That hits.
Yeah, I'm better. All right. Oh boy. Six, 13, 17, 27.
27 points of damage. Nice. Oh, he's looking very he's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Can I know I did. Can I do an insight check on Ansel?
Yeah.
Does she think I'm cool?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an insight check.
What's her sexuality?
I don't think I need to ask that. I just want to know if she thinks I'm cool and a cool fighter and stuff. 25.
Yeah, all of the attacks that you're making on Galcor, you can see Anzo's looking out of the other side of the eye, and she's definitely smirking with pleasure at how much damage you're doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Listen, if we need a Riskbreaker ally gang, we need a Riskbreaker ally, okay?
You do what you got to do. For the
I
good
didn't
of
mean
the
like
team.
that. I've just been a friend.
No. I mean, I was not meaning it like that. I was like, you do what you got to do for the good of the team. Absolutely.
Yep.
That gets me out of trouble. I suggest it.
Listen.
All right. Anything else, Mark?
Oh no.
All right,
Thanks.
good. That takes us to Gelcor and Grimscythe. So Grimscythe is going to right himself and fly up. Let's see. Yeah, Marlowe. He's going to get here within range of you. He's going to make a strike out with his bite.
Oh, he is, huh?
That is...
Is he getting kind of disadvantage because I'm hanging onto his neck while he's trying to bite?
Well, so he gets advantage because he's flanking, so I'll say he's just straight rolls.
Okay.
But with the stinger, that wouldn't cause disadvantage. But rolling a 1 and a 2 is probably not going to do anything. So then he's not in anybody's range because he has reach on both of those attacks. He's going to swing back around with his last of his movement and kind of get down below the ship a little bit. At that point, Ionia is going to run off and jump onto his back.
Oh, they're trying to run.
So you've got Ionia. Ionia is now within reach of you, Saurus. She's on his back while you're kind of hanging off of his neck. She's going to look in the direction of the ship and...
Oh no, I don't like that, Josh. Put that away.
Sorry. It's not a good... It's not a good use of a spell because... I guess that would get Marlowe and... Anzel. But it would also get the blade, but that would be fine. So she's going to release a shatter spell in that direction, so I need you to make con save, Mar. Anzel fails.
I also probably fail.
What is it?
10.
Yeah, okay. 7.
What's his name?
It's just out of the range, but his sword is going to have to make this. It fails the save. That's 12 points of... Is it force damage or thunder damage on...
Shatter?
Shatter?
Let me see. I think it's...
Could be force.
Force. Okay, so 12 points of damage to Anzel. That is... Okay, and then the blade also takes the full 12. The blade clatters to the ground and looks unresponsive.
No! Oh,
You knocked out the blade!
no, he was alive for a mere second.
Let's see if Gelcor gets his
Andy's
breath
mother!
back. Gelcor gets his breath back. So he's going to look in this direction here, and you see that green noxious gas begin to spread again. And that is a 15-foot cone. So it's just Anzel and Mar. Make a Constitution saving throw, Marlo.
Please. Please. God.
No.
No, Mar. Okay, so that is 11, 17, 18 points of poison damage.
Hey, Josh, how'd you know that's exactly what you needed to knock me out?
No, but you don't.
But I don't because I come back with my locket,
Yep.
which means
Beautiful.
I roll something that I don't remember and I'll look up.
Now you do, you start to fall back, but you pop back up. And Zell is still up, but kind of dangling on the edge. Gelcor takes a step back. Marlo, if you want to make a attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So, real quick, I get, it's 5 plus level, so I get 12 hit points.
Okay.
Me.
Yep.
And D&D Beyond won't let me fucking put them in. D&D Beyond, please? Please? Okay. Not 20.
Amazing.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Take him out.
Because he's about to jump over onto
Wow.
Grimscythe. Yeah.
Holy shit, really good rolls, gang. 27 points of damage.
Oh my god.
How do you take out Gelcor?
Yes!
That was 2 points over what his hit points were.
So he's running away from me.
Yeah, he's about to jump off onto Grimscythe's back.
Okay. Let me paint you a word picture here. So he's running, and he jumps and is like just starting to get off the ground. And what you would see if you were the dragon is from this. You would see this sword come in from like his chest and pin him straight back down to the ground.
Oh wow!
And then I, pull my sword at it.
Yep, nice. So you pin him down. You start to feel this like bubbling in his body.
Ew. Okay.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, right. Thanks.
So does Anzel. Anzel fails.
God damn it! I failed.
I'm surprised at your cool move. Sorry.
No, this could take me out for good.
Okay, hold on. It is 2d8. Hold on, let me grab my d8s.
You can do it. You come on, Marlo. You can do this.
There's 1d8. Where's my other d8?
If he rolls really good, he takes me out.
Oh, there's my other d8. Okay, 2d8. 9 point. That's the average roll. 9 points of lightning damage, and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay, but I'm up.
Anzel also took 9, so she's at. Ooh, Anzel's looking rough. Okay, and she's also stunned. So both of you are stunned. Gelcor is out. But now you've got a angry wyvern looking at 2 stunned individuals. All right, that takes us to Grimscythe and... Oh, no, that was the end of their turn.
How bad does the wyvern look?
The wyvern looks like... definitely some gashes and bruises, but does not seem to be in a point where he's struggling to keep in the air.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Ionia's... also not looking too bad. She hasn't taken a lot of damage. All right, the scaled folds out. All right, Abel, you've got a couple Riskbreakers here facing off against 1 Tidewater remaining. The ship has now kind of, you're cast in the shadow of the ship. They're on the streets. You do hear the sound of approaching commotion from further up this way. Like there might be more people running this direction.
Do they sound like friendly boots?
Well, they're approaching with urgency. You don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to.
Friendly at this point.
Exactly. Who's friendly? I don't want to leave the Riskbreaker guy there. I'm done trying to get on this freaking ship. So I'm going to try to. Where is it? Where are you, my friend? To Scorching Ray. There it is. I'm going to try the Scorching Ray. How many beams do I have?
3.
I have 3 beams. I'm going to try the Scorching Ray, the Tidewater dude.
Okay.
Roll a D20. Hold on, I'm telling Google to roll. 15 plus 7, right?
Yeah, that hits.
So 22?
Yep. You want to roll damage on it and then see if you wanted to redirect the other 2 beams somewhere else?
Sure. I could do that. I'll roll damage and damage. So that's 2d6. Should it 9 points of damage.
All right.
Plus a d8 because it's an artificer. But is he dead?
Yeah.
Plus another 6.
Okay. And then do you want to redirect the other 2 towards... You can see... what's the range?
120.
Yeah. You can see Grimscythe flying above the rooftop behind you.
Okay.
So you can shoot the other 2 his direction. Oh no. Abel. Did we lose you? Did we lose Abel?
Oh, we might have.
Oh
Hello?
no. Yeah, you're
There you
there.
are.
Can you?
No.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So it was a 13 plus 7, so it's 20 to hit.
That hits.
And then this one misses. It's 4 plus 7.
Yeah, that misses.
So it'll be 11.
Mhm.
So I already used my D8, so it's just 2d6. 6 points of damage.
6, okay.
And I'm going to bonus action Force Ballista. Roll. Another 20 to hit, 13 plus 7.
Yep.
And that is 2d8. Ay, caramba. 9. And hold on, wait. So 11 points of force damage.
Okay. Nice. All right. So everybody on the ship has no idea what's going on, but you just see these beams of energy flying up from the street and impacting in against the wyvern that's flying in the air next to the ship.
Right. And there are no more tide waters about?
That you can see, yeah.
Okay, I want to try to make my way away from where the footsteps are coming.
Okay, so there's a kind of an alleyway behind you here. If you want to head that way.
Let's see. How far am I away? Yeah, go that way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to still keep eye on the ship and the wyvern, but I want to...
Yeah, you can see them from your
Duck
angle,
behind.
but that does put you out of the way of that.
Yep, okay, I'm good.
All right, come on up.
All right, so you mentioned that the wyvern was looking at the 2 stunned individuals on the top of the ship, right?
Yeah, so the wyvern's kind of flying 15 feet or so off the end of the ship.
Cool. So he's
yeah.
not looking at the rear windows of the captain's cabin?
No.
All right, so Kaimana is going to be running full tilt at the windows of the captain's cabin and shape changing into an 8 before he dives out of them at the wyvern.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check or a athletics check with the ape's athletics to see if you can grab a hold of the wyvern.
All right. So that'll be a +8.
Oh, it's
to this roll.
Godzilla versus King Kong all over.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So that's 16.
Yeah, so you grab a hold of his leg. How big is the ape?
I think he's large.
Okay, so
medium beast.
Medium. Okay, so I think that Gelcor can still... No, Grimside, yeah, he can still hold 3 medium creatures, so you're okay. Yeah.
All right, and I'm just going to start punching.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks. Holding on with one arm and punching with the other one.
Well, actually, okay, can I grapple with my feet because he's an ape?
Yeah, sure.
Or can I hold on with my feet? Okay,
Yep.
so I still get to make 2 fist attacks.
Yep.
Incredible.
Okay, so... So that's...
Nope.
That's a 17 and an 8.
Both hit, so you can go ahead and roll damage. You want to mute Ronnie? Ronnie, you want to mute?
All right. So both hit, roll damage. D6 plus 3. Great. So 8 damage.
Okay. All right. Slamming up. So we've got an ape hanging off one of its legs and a mouse hanging off of his neck and then a rider on his back. All right, poor Grimscythe. All right, anything else come on up?
That'll be my turn.
All right, cool. Jordan.
So I've got a horrible idea. So you know this paladin lady is stunned. So
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna go to her. And I'm gonna try to pick her up and put her on that roof right there. Do the roll.
You're going to try to toss her. Okay, go make a strength check.
Yeah, this is bad. I don't have any strength. Let's see if this works. How do you do strength checks in this game? There it is. Oh gosh. Okay. Is it meant to happen? I rolled a nat fucking 20. Nat fucking 20. I pick her up, and I'm not trying to be fatal. I'm trying to put her on the roof.
Well, so you are. I mean, the ship is about 20 feet up, so you toss her off.
Get off this ship. This is and Mars stunned, so she's not culpable.
Mar has never.
She hits the ground.
Fucking hard.
I look at you. I don't look at you. I don't look at you.
Well, Mars looking at you.
Whoopsie daisy. She seems to have fallen. That's uncomfortable.
And Anzel took enough falling damage that she is currently unconscious.
Cool.
Just unconscious, not dead.
And bleeding out.
And bleeding out, and no one can heal her.
Abel's right there.
Abel can't see her.
Never mind.
But I'm sure he heard the thud.
Yeah, probably you heard a thud on the rooftop next to you, Abel.
Footsteps and ran away from it. The fuck I think he's gonna hear a thud and go investigate.
So that was my action. I'm gonna roll con.
Yeah, roll your con save. Yeah.
Try to. God, please give me bonus. I got an 18 plus.
Okay, so the poison fades, and you are able to now take on your next turn reactions.
On my next turn,
yeah.
Damn it.
These are also at this point
because I can't cast Healing Word as a bonus.
The wind has colored these aside, so these are good. All right.
I'm gonna stay where I can see her because I'd like to.
Okay, so you're over here on the side, so you. All right, that takes us to Abel, Kaimana, and Jury have gone. All right, so at that point, the sound of approaching footsteps. There are another crew of Tide Warders are moving in this direction. They see the Riskbreakers there and move into combat with them. So let me just resolve their combats because they both go back to back. Those 3 hit.
Stunned, so.
And then those 2 both hit as well. So let's see. So that's 3. And okay, so one of the Riskbreakers goes down. One of the Tide Warders goes down. So now it's 2v1. Bolton, meanwhile, now that the ship has gotten close, pulls himself up here, and then uses the remaining of his movement to move in this direction. Did not see you toss Anzel over the side, but is there. He does bypass the 2 Riskbreakers on the back, and he's just moving in Yorian's direction. All right, that takes us to the top, Source. Source is not here.
Source is here. Source is refreshing his beverage. I didn't realize it was top of the round.
I looked up and I was like, the Source has been raptured. His seat is empty.
No. I thought the combat between the 2 groups was going to take longer for you to resolve.
No, I rolled 5 d20s and that resolved it for us. Yeah.
Okay. This Ione person.
Ionia, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How bad do they look? And Rob Metagaming is asking, does it look like I can take her out with some punches in 1 round, or is it going to be a little longer than that?
She looks relatively unscathed. She's only taken 3 hits.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing around and I'm going to grapple her and pin her arms to her side so she cannot cast a spell.
Okay. Go ahead and make a acrobatics or athletics check against hers. Which is not much.
16 plus acrobatics is another 8, so that's 24.
Yeah, and she rolled really well, and that 18 minus 1 still does not win. So she's unexpectedly, you swing up from below, behind her, and you grab her arms and pin her down. So she is now grappled.
Now that I have her wrapped up, I pitch over the side, and we're going to plummet to the ground.
Oh my god. Like a rest.
Okay, so you're about 40 feet up. So you don't take any damage, probably.
I get to reduce my falling damage by 35.
Okay, so that's 46. 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I use my slow fall to not take any of that.
There you go. And so you kind of, as you're falling through the air, you twist around so that she's between you and the ground, and you just pound her into the ground behind you there.
Is she still alive, or is she out of or unconscious, or?
Let me see. She still has enough hit points, but let's say she's stunned from the fall. She's definitely prone, so.
Great. I will use another key point to bonus action Flurry of Blows.
Okay, go ahead and make your 2 attacks with advantage.
Monks are wild.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
Yeah.
I love them.
That's not good. So that's 8 plus 8, 16.
To hit?
Yeah.
She's stunned, so she can't take a reaction to shield, so that hits.
Okay, so first hit is a total of 10.
Okay.
And second hit is 17 plus 8, so that's 25.
To hit, yeah, that hits, yep.
And that's a total of 6. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, no, okay.
Damage.
All right, yeah. So
Yeah.
you've got her on the ground, and you're just boom, boom, twice, and she's kind of groggily, yeah.
And I yell for Abel, and that wraps up my round.
All right, yeah, Abel, you hear the sound of Saurus's voice from around the corner, who last you saw aboard the ship, so got that. Mar, you are stunned, so at the end of your turn, the stun fades.
Can I do anything?
Unfortunately not.
But what if you let me do something?
At the end.
I sense your look at me, and I'd say I'm gonna heal her.
Yeah, at the end of your...
I'm not looking at you.
Yeah.
But I still say I'm gonna heal her.
Yeah.
By the way, Chase, you have fantastic lighting today.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it is great.
It's my. I have strip lighting, and
I feel like that's combat lighting. Yeah.
The stage lighting designer in me really appreciates it.
Nice. Yep. But unfortunately, Mar, the stun does dissipate at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay, but when I get unstunned, you can best bet I go, Cherry, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a free action. You are fine.
Literally kind of like, can I also, when I turn around to say that to Jury, can I notice Bolton Coon?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
That's all. I don't want to do anything, but I just want to note that my man's on the ship.
Yep.
We say those to each other. We both look. We both see him.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right, that is that initiative count 20. The ship continues its revolution around a little bit. And then that takes us to Grimscythe and Ionia. Grimscythe is going to attempt to shake you off, Kaimana, as he kind of flies up a little bit. So go ahead and make a athletics check with the ape's athletics against Grimscythe's athletics. He rolled a 16, so you have to beat a 16.
All right, hang on a second. He shakes me off.
Okay, so he shakes his foot out and you fly off, but that will thankfully use up one of his attacks, so he only has one more. But with that in mind, he is going to swing. Actually, Saurus, you have been harassing. So he's going to fly down to about 10 feet above you, Saurus. And strike out with the stinger in your direction. With natural 1, it's going to miss. But he is staying out of your range. He's staying about 10 feet up from you. I'm just going to put him here. Well, he's just going to be there. He's there. 10 feet out of your range, flying above you.
Okay.
All right. But Ionia she kind of shakes off at the beginning. Let's see if she can shake off the stun at the start of her round. Nope, natural 1. So her stun also lasts until the end of her turn, but then she kind of comes conscious there, and she looks up in your direction. All right, that takes us to Abel.
Okay. So
Sorry. Kaimana, sorry.
around the corner where.
Kaimana, you took 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fell. All right. Abel, if you want to move in that direction, you come over here and you can see Grimscythe is flying up in the air about 10 feet, and then Saurus and Ionia are on the ground there in the alleyway.
Okay, how's Saurus looking?
How's Saurus looking?
I would say he's hurt, but not on death's door. I would suggest taking them out more than healing me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Honest.
What, Abel?
Can you hear me?
Your connection's a little kind of in and out.
Hold on one second. Sorry, I had to relocate. Can you
Yep.
hear me a little bit better?
Yep.
All right. So, honestly, I don't even think I have any healing spells prepared, so you might be on you.
We did discover you have a greater healing potion.
Oh, yeah, I did look at my stuff the other day. I am going to cast. Donde? Is the wyvern on the ground or is he flying?
He's about 10 feet up.
Okay, so yeah, I can't do that.
Would he have advantages on attack on what's her name since she's prone on the ground?
So ranged attacks would be at disadvantage, but melee attacks would be at advantage.
Yeah. I'm on a Scorching Ray again, man.
Okay. All three at Grimscythe.
Yeah, I want to aim at her first.
Okay. So that roll will be at disadvantage.
It will be a disadvantage?
Yeah, ranged attack rolls are a disadvantage on prone targets.
Take out the wyvern.
It's okay. I might have something to do. I'm going to make her do a dex save.
Which she would have disadvantage on. Yeah, okay. So you're going to shatter over here, so you miss Saurus.
Yep, just out of range of Saurus.
Dex save at disadvantage. That is a 7.
Or con save. It's a con save.
So con save is not at disadvantage. Hold on, let me reroll. Nope, that's still, it's a 7. That's, she still rolled a 6. Yeah.
Okay, so 3d8. That's 21 plus a d8.
How do you take out Aonia with your shatter spell?
Whoa.
No.
Dang.
If I want to angle it, it may hurt Saurus's ears a bit. Angle it just where she's caught on the edge of it.
Yeah.
And you just see like the force energy looks like broken glass, just like tear her body to shreds, just like pierce right through
the energy also slams against the building next to her, and these cracks form along the side, and part of the building wall collapses down into the street.
Oh dear.
Because shatter does bonus damage to structures.
It does.
Yeah.
That's my action. I think the only bonus action I have is my enforcements.
You want to shoot that at Grimscythe?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hit. What's his face? Roll. Okay, so it's 15 plus 7.
That hits.
That's 22. And 2d8. I roll 12 plus another d8 plus 7. Okay.
Okay.
That's 19 damage.
All right. Good. So you aim up and you slam into his chest, and you see just a piece of it, his scaly armor, kind of go to the side, and he's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I want to back up a bit.
Okay.
Am I within his attack range, or?
No, he was 10 feet up, and you haven't seen him attack, but you're not in his range.
Okay, yeah, I want to back up a bit where I'm not near his stinger or anything.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
All right, that takes us to Kanman. You stand up in the street.
Yep. And how far is it to the wyvern?
About 50 feet.
Okay, that is more movement than I got, so I am going to throw a big piece of building at it.
Okay, so you go over to the rubble, and you pick up some of the rubble from the building and chuck it. So go ahead and make an attack roll. D20, add your strength. Or the 8 strength?
It's statted under rock, under the 8.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Hang on. Okay, that is 15 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And yeah, 9 damage.
All right, 9 points of damage as you pick up the remaining elements of a building that Abel just shattered, and then toss it in the direction of the wyvern. Very nice.
Let them fight.
All right, Jordan, looking, and Marlo turns around and sees Bolton over your shoulder, and you're just face to face with Mar.
Jesus. Can I still reach what's her face with 60-foot healing word?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna cast healing word.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
All right, so
Cast it on her.
brings Anzel up.
Do you want me to roll how much she got back?
Yeah.
Okay, she got 7 points of health back.
Okay.
A very seeming contradictory move after throwing her off. I can't
You want to kill her, just like
No, I just don't want her on
main
the
Alyria in.
Did not mean to kill.
That's I can't cast another slotted spell, right?
No. You can cast a cantrip.
Oh god. I'm gonna. I hate doing this. I'm gonna put myself between Bolton and Yorian.
All right, so you move.
Oh my god.
Jordan is moving out of your range, Jace. Jordan moves out of Jason.
That's a leading question.
Out of Mars.
I
I'm just making sure.
Question.
Just seeing if you're there. All right, cool. And then moves to block.
Josh?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'd like to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. It's not going to stop, Jury, but go ahead and make your attack.
Drama bomb.
This is for last night.
See, it probably doesn't even hit you. 15. That hits me.
That hits me. That hits
Yeah,
me.
15.
Well, I
Thank you.
tried.
It's okay. You have to put up appearances. I understand.
I do.
How much do you hit me for, please? Not a lot.
Oh, it won't be that much. Look, I didn't roll that much at all.
I don't like how you said that. How much was it?
12.
Oh, that's half of the health I have right now.
That's really low for me. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's, yeah.
I rolled
I'm gonna
really
put
shitty.
myself.
Mar out here doing 24 points of damage, and then, yep.
Okay, I put myself between, after Mar hits me, put myself between Bold and Yorian.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look him in the eye and be like, this wasn't our only contingency plan. There are worse things that are going to happen in the city, and if you don't get off the ship, they're going to happen. You're going to be culpable for them. So roll deception.
Okay, go ahead and make a deception check.
I rolled horribly. I got a 13.
Let's see what his insight is.
Let this terrorism
God.
happen because there's worse terrorism that could have done.
That's all I can think of. This
Bolton just
horrible-
looks in your direction. I had hoped that this was a misunderstanding.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah. All right.
You know, I hoped it was too.
Is that the end of your turn, Jury?
That's all.
Okay.
I use my actions.
Which takes us to Bolton. So Bolton, for a moment, he takes out his sword, which is this kind of jagged great sword, and then and then it's a short sword. Sorry, and then he kind of looks behind him at the two Riskbreakers behind him, and you see him shudder for a second, and a shadowy copy of Bolton appears behind the other one. And then meanwhile, he's going to move into your range, Juridan. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you, Jury, with his short sword.
Can I use cutting words against one of them?
Yep.
I'll say against the first one because I think I have to declare it before you tell me.
Yes. So that is a what's his to hit? Hold on, sorry. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, so I'll roll a d8. I don't know if I can even roll high enough. No, I only got a 2, so I think
Okay,
he
so
still
it
hits
hits. And then the second one is that is a 20 to hit. So both of those
God.
hit.
That's very unfortunate for me.
Yeah. That is 9 plus 28. All right, that is. It's probably all of your HP. That is 18 points of damage.
Yep. Then
Okay.
I'm down. Wait, but I have my thing, so I have 1 health.
Okay, so then I need to make you need to make a wisdom saving throw. As the sword hits you, you feel this energy kind of like shoot into your brain.
I got a 14.
Okay, you are stunned. So
Stunned,
you're at
standing.
1 HP, but you are stunned. And then while he makes both of those attacks, you see the shadowy echo behind him slam down against one of the Vox Populi members in the back. Yeah, both of those attacks hit. And the Vox Populi member, is unconscious.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. And
It's
then...
going 100% worse than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I don't know how you thought this was going to go good.
Well, they didn't say that. They said
Yeah.
it's going worse than that.
It's going worse. All right. Anzel stands up and is going to Lord. There's a dragon that way, and she doesn't have a lot of hit points. She's going to make her way this way and attempt to get onto the ship.
Come on, I threw you off already.
Yeah. She grabs a rope and climbs
God,
up.
this is the
Next
worst
to you.
day of my life.
All right. Because she could not face off against a griffin or a wyvern. All right. So that is Anzel and Bolton. And then let's resolve these fights up here. The last Riskbreaker guy goes down. So then these two Time Warders are here, but they realize, like, they're looking around and they think they might be a little outnumbered with what's going on, and they're going to back up this direction. All right. That takes us to the top. Source.
I'm going to shoot the wyvern.
All right. Go ahead and make your shot.
11 plus 6, 17.
That hits.
Okay, D10. 3 plus 6, 9.
All right. 9 points of damage. Okay.
Can I get another shot off?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a second shot. That is 15.
That hits. That's, yeah. AC 14, so you're good.
Oh, that's better. That's 13.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking like he's looking pretty rough.
Okay. There's not really any bonus things I can do, I don't think. Would pulling a tether be a bonus action, or is that an action?
It depends. Like, are you trying to do the teleport?
No, I'm looking up at the wyvern to see if I can ground him or do something.
So like an action to affect him like that would be an action, but like anything to increase the damage or to teleport, those are bonus actions. So you could have pulled one before that shot to get a little bit of oomph on your shot.
No.
Teleport back on his head.
No, I am going to... use my movement to get back on the ship.
All right, so you've got how much? 45?
I have 50. Yeah, 50 movement.
So you have 45 to get here. You could potentially get back onto the ship, make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Yeah, at least get a hold of it so I can climb on next round.
Because it's starting.
Acrobatics is an 18.
Yeah. So you jump up. It doesn't quite get you all the way up, but you are like halfway up the rope, pulling yourself up to it.
Okay.
All right, Marlo. There's no threats on the ship other than the other Vox Populi member and Juridan.
And Bolton.
And Bolton.
Who has eyesight on me right now, and I mean is looking directly at me?
Bolton is looking in your direction. Anzel's standing right next to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to start walking towards Jury.
Okay.
Where is the Quicksilver around this area?
So the barrels that were here all got blown. So they're all out, but there's 2 barrels still on the...
But there's like Quicksilver on the ground and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, there's probably some spilt Quicksilver on the ground for sure.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna say sounds crazy, but I'm gonna roll for it, I promise.
Okay.
I want to go to attack Jury with like a down, like kind of like getting towards the ground.
Okay.
What I am doing is I'm grabbing Quicksilver and I'm going to make it look like Jury's throwing Quicksilver at me.
Okay. Go ahead.
And as we do this, no, this isn't the full thing, John. As we do this, I am sideswiping Jury, and we are both going to go over the ocean.
Okay. So that will require a couple of things. So deception.
A couple.
So
James, I have a question. Was this part of your 3-page conspiracy theory?
That went out the window, I think.
Part of this, yes.
Okay.
There are elements that have been incorporated.
All right. So it'll require an effective deception check from Juridan, as well as a
Do I give them advantage because I'm selling this really hard?
So I'll need a deception check from you as well.
Terrible.
You roll first?
Well, so Mars like feint is the first one.
Okay.
Okay. It's a fucking 16, baby.
Okay, let's see. Bolton. No, he's focused on you. So he's not like looking for deception. So he actually
he
succeeds.
trusts me.
Yep. All right, then Juridan.
Okay.
Deception from you.
I see what you're doing. I won't fight it. I got 19.
Okay. So then you and Marlo, that results in a grapple, Marlo.
The last thing you need something at her.
Is an athletics check or acrobatics check to see or athletics probably, to see if you can lift you and Jury up over the railing.
Okay. And whatever way we land this, I want to take the full of this hit if I get this off.
Okay.
Like, I want to be, like, holding Jury like this.
Okay.
As we go over. And I am also reacting in pain because I've just thrown Quicksilver at myself.
Yes, and you have, which I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. After you make your athletics check.
Okay.
At disadvantage on the con save.
That is a 16 for the athletics.
Okay, you're good. So that takes you both over.
As you go over, you're like holding Jerry, and they're like, "I'm sorry, Mar."
I think Mar's gonna be unconscious, bud.
Well, it's like as we're falling.
Yeah.
I just
because of the Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh right. I didn't know Quicksilver would do that.
That was me texting Josh last night.
Oh.
Am I allergic to Quicksilver?
That's actually what the origin of the term silvered weapon is.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that is the one thing I could think of that would make it very believable that you took me out here.
What was your con save?
They were both like under 8.
Okay, so hold on, let me grab my. So you as a. All right. So that is 15 points of poison damage from the Quicksilver.
Yeah.
And then from the fall,
Six.
that is, it's 20, no, it's 40 feet. So that's 6 plus 8. So 8 points of bludgeoning damage to Marlowe, and then 4 to Jordan.
Okay, well, I'm knocked unconscious. Because I only had 1 hit point.
So Jury and Marlowe both tumble off the side of the airship and land on the
That's
streets
fine,
below.
because if they see us, that looks
Unconscious.
great from our perspective.
Sora's saw us fall off, too.
Yeah, well, Soros, yeah, maybe like from his angle
Well, no,
of the
is he
ship,
on the ship?
you would have seen them fall past you on the ship, Soros.
Yeah,
so they're
he
there.
would have seen us fall off, just not where, maybe.
All right, so looking around, Grimscythe is seeing what's here and his current level of pain, and he is going to skedaddle. So he uses 160 feet of fly speed to
I wanted to kill a wife.
to disappear off into the distance. There are no scaled-fold people left. Abel, you're watching the wyvern disappear. He's over 160 feet away from you at this point.
Hello? Sorry.
Yep. So you're up, Abel.
So he's just flying away. I really wanted to kill a wyvern, but what can you do? Can I say that I saw them fall off the...
Make a perception check.
I mean, where am I?
Everyone else has healing stuff.
I mean, I could... perception, you say?
Yeah.
Some people might have potions.
Oh.
I have potions.
Get me over there. I can drop shape change and throw some spells.
Well, you have to get over there. We can't do anything.
Someone needs to call
Yeah, I
him over
didn't see
there.
them.
No one's there to see us.
The
Sora's
ship
saw us fall, but that's
starts
it.
going this way as well.
I didn't see them. I guess, I don't know,
You guys
man.
are off. Yeah.
I think I'll just try to, I don't know, loot the body, I guess. What else would I do?
Well, I mean, like, what was your perception check?
An 8. I
Yeah, you
thought
didn't
I saw
hear.
that.
So, you like, if you want to move around to, like, you can move this direction to see if you can get a better, like, to see what's going on, or would you go into Ionia's body?
I mean, the wyvern flew off. Didn't see anything. I'm not going to try to jump on the ship again because Anansi's up there, so I know even if it flies away.
Anansi would have seen Marlowe and...
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness, Anansi. Anansi's
Okay.
the best.
So you would have
knowing
seen
that
Marlowe
I
do
can't
that.
heal. If I come around the edge and I see a shape change, what's his face, right?
Yeah, Kamana. Yep.
I'm going to yell to Kaimana, Jury and Anansi need Jury and Marlowe need us.
Yeah, go heal an
And I'm going to direct him like towards where they are. Tell him where Anansi saw them jump off the ship.
All right. With that in mind, well, I guess because we've got people potentially death saving throws, we'll do that. So, Kaimana, that's up to you.
And I want to like dash. I'll use my action to dash over there too if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna sprint. How much movement is it gonna take me to get over there?
You can get there on your sprint. On your next turn, you'll be able to administer any aid that you need to.
Okay.
All right, Jordan, make a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh god, what do you roll for these?
D20.
Just a d20.
Don't roll 1.
Stop. Don't say that, please. I got a 5, so I think that's
That is
one
a
fail.
That is a fail. Sorry. Yeah. Good. Enzel moves to Yorian, and she retakes possession of him. Bolton's got him, so he's going to jump down this direction onto the roof before it passes by, and he's kind of looking at what's happening down below, and he's just there to watch. Source.
So I saw them fall.
Yeah.
I know everybody else is on the ground. I'm going to continue to climb on up to the deck of the ship.
Okay. It's easy enough for you.
Because we need to get my brothers off.
Yeah. They're underneath, yeah.
So I'm going to work on getting who is left on the ship at this point.
So there's Anzel, a bound Yorian. You see Bolton's Echo at the back, and it's kind of got one of the other Vox Populi members who's still alive, pinned down.
So nobody is actually flying this ship.
Yeah, there's the guy, the Vox Populi member who was there had like tied down the post, so it was just kind of going in a lonely loop. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. So I'm gonna go down below decks and roust up my brothers and tell them we have to get off the ship.
Okay. All right. So you disappear down below decks. It is. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. So at the next bit, we will get to Mar before Kaimana. So Mar, if you'll make a death saving throw for me, please.
Nope. I got a 3.
Okay, so that is one failure. But there is no kind of motion for a moment. Like, Kaimana, your turn will come up first, and then so Bolton jumps down next to you as well. And he kind of looks at you, Kaimana, as you're coming out of your shape change. And he says, "Take care of Mar. I'll hand her Jordan." And he takes out a potion and sets it down next to Jury. But before he administers the potion, he binds your wrists, Jury. And then administers the potion. You heal up 12 points of healing and come to consciousness.
Okay.
Kaimana, do you heal up Marlo?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll hers as well.
I look at him and I'm like, "Are you gonna arrest me?"
I believe you're already arrested.
I claim diplomatic immunity. And I look up at him.
On what grounds?
On the grounds of being Ambrielle of House Windsor.
Oh my god!
Bolton looks. He kind of looks around, realizes that there's no other Riskbreakers around.
There are witnesses.
I knew there was some shit like this in play.
You're really miserable,
Yeah, very. Yep. Related to Amalia. Yep.
Mar, you're healed for 6.
And he says, "Well, then I shall have to take you into protective custody. The missing daughter of such a powerful figure needs to be delivered to their home." And he grabs your wrists and pulls you up with him. And he looks down at Marlo, and then he looks at Kaimana. And he starts to pull Juridan back towards to where the other, back underneath kind of the shadow of the ship. And then he says, "Once you clean up this mess, I'll see you all back at the springs. I believe we might have a dragon on its way here. But then Feldpsar might be saved. We still have work to do." And he continues to lead Juridan away.
He didn't even want to give me a hand to help me stand up.
Well, he realized Kaimana had you.
No, I feel like I came to consciousness. He said it. I'm just on the ground,
Yeah.
man,
That's the thing that Jury didn't want to do, but I kind of had to do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Anzel has bound Yorian, and the ship is still just lilting in a circle above the city, whereas the other Vox Populi member has also been bound and are put under arrest.
Things are
not looking good for Vox Populi.
I was hoping it would come out in Anarvir, but It came out here, so there you go.
All right. So I realize with a battle, but that takes care of the Scaled Fold leader, as well as his second in command, and the Wyvern's gone. But who knows? You guys still have Rennis Wade.
Yeah,
Rennis
Rennis
Wade.
didn't even show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an asshole.
I have a plan for dealing with Rennis Wade, though.
Yeah. But just as hoping that the dragon doesn't come too quickly.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. But you've got that ahead of you, and with Juridan under protective custody after the reveal that they are Ambrielle Windsor. Let's see. Marlo.
I would not know.
Make a history check, Marlo.
What's my history? What a great question, me. 15.
Yeah. Not too long ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, a great tragedy racked the Windsor family. The beloved wife of the leader of the Windsor clan at the time went missing. And left behind his daughter, or her daughter, and the Lord of the Windsor clan tried his best to raise her as best he could, but felt that he was so wrought with stress and distress at the disappearance of his wife that ultimately he sent Ambrielle off to Anervir to attend college. While there, one night, nobody knows exactly what happened, but Ambrielle, there was some kind of scuffle or problem that occurred in Ambrielle's dorm room, and the next morning it was discovered that Ambrielle was missing and had disappeared as well.
Cool.
So there's this pall that has overflown the Windsor family for the last 5 or 6 years of first the matriarch of the family disappearing, potentially being kidnapped, and then seemingly somebody else coming after the daughter.
Yeah, so as
The Windsors just
I'm watching,
cut a break in real life.
Yeah, and
as I'm watching Jury get let off, and I'm just coming to, I'm like, daddy issues. That makes a lot of sense.
all right. But we'll pick up there next time with Lord, what will happen to Juridan now? And
I know.
Yeah, and Yorian, Lord.
Probably better
And
to hear us.
figure out what Soros is doing underneath with the rats on the next one as well, and where we're going to take those and what's going to happen with there. So,
Goodness me.
yeah. Thank you all.
Got so many notes to catch up on.
That went better than I thought it would.
That went, hey gang, could have gone so much worse.
It could have gone
Yeah.
a lot worse. It didn't go how I
Yeah.
thought it would go. Great.
Yeah. Bolton definitely picked up on nothing of what you did with the feint at the end, Marlo. So
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
beautiful.
As long as he believes everything else
That
you've
was
done.
something I had theoretically thought about as I could use Quicksilver and make it look like Yorian's attacking me, but all of the getting to them and that was
That magical biting
Yeah.
on Yorian really screwed my plans. I was like,
Yeah.
well, he can't do anything. I can't
Well, and it
do
has to be a magical binding because Yorian could have just
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very bad. Very bad.
yeah.
And no wonder Jury was being so bold. They have that trump card
Yeah.
to play.
I was remember how I was like, there's one thing that could get Jury out of this potentially, but they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
They kind of got forced into that corner, unfortunately.
Wow.
Jury also kind of thought maybe he would kill
No.
them, so they're like, maybe I should tell him this so I won't kill him.
Well, so it's interesting is part of that deception check that Mar had to make was whether or not Bolton would prevent Mar from hurting you, because Bolton had no intention of killing you, but because Mar's deception was so strong, he believed that she was doing something right, so he didn't block her attack because he was going to use his reaction to parry your attack, but you deceived him.
I would have been so fucking infuriated.
Yeah, but your deception was good enough that he was like, okay, I'm gonna let her take it. Yep.
I wonder how does Vox Populi feel about Jury being part of a noble lineage?
I don't know if Vox
How
Populi
would they
knows
take
that.
Yorian
How would they take that bit of information?
Yeah. Well, Yorian did not hear this reveal because Yorian is up
No.
on the boat on the ship.
And he
Or the other members of Vox
Oh yeah,
Populi?
because Yorian would be like, I feel equally about all nobles, and that's that they must die. So by the transitive property.
The transitive property of nobility.
Our like Batman Catwoman relationship.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Except you're Batman and he's Catwoman.
Somehow I'm Batman. He is Catwoman. Okay, listen, he is very Selena. But yeah, so that was something. That was a thing that I didn't know.
Yep. We'll see how it all.
I need to leave and think about what you've all done.
We'll see how it all shakes out next time.
Goodbye,
Somehow it was the
everybody.
least chaotic.